Imagine if you could bring a legend to life, face to face with the eyes of the past, to learn from history, and to create a more fortuitous future. History at Play, the nationally accredited and internationally renowned historical entertainment company, provides memorable, immersive experiences for history lovers of all ages. Whether you're looking for a performance, keynote speaker, curriculum enrichment, or a historic guest of honor, History at Play ushers you into a world of educational escapism that you will treasure forever.
My name is Anne Baumgartner. In the P-19, I can feel what it must be like to fly a fighter plane. It's responsive, it's got power. Hard to make a bad landing in it. When I go in for the turn, I can look down the wing and see all the way to the ground. It is the last plane I will ever fly where I can still feel the wind in my face in an open cockpit. We fly transcontinental flights. We fly at night, 3,000 feet. Everything's dark. Only the instrument panel is illuminated. This is instrument flying at its finest. I can't see the horizon. I keep track of my altitude and air and speed using turn and bank instrument readings. I can't read my chart. And I forgot my flashlight. And after 2 hours, suddenly I hear...
C7880, cleared to land on runway 9 on straight and approach.
My name's Krista McAuliffe. You have to dream. You have to dream. We all have to dream. You know, dreaming is okay. Not everybody has had an astronaut in his or her life, but almost everybody has had a teacher. I feel very confident when I say I touch the future. I teach.
I am the American heroine. A hush fell over the regiment. We were not alone. I stared straight ahead, into the dark, into the night. All I could see was mist. I looked to my left. My fellow soldiers were staring straight ahead, into the dark. I looked to my right, and my fellow soldiers were staring at me. Don't look at me. Please don't look at me. Every time they look at me, I feel my stomach sink like a brick. Every time they look at me, I can tell they know that I am a fraud. They know. I'm Deborah Sampson.
I am Hedy Lamarr. Hello? Have you spoken to the Navy? Yes, and what did they say? What? It is too heavy? George, how could they? You said the technology could be made so small that it would fit into a pocket watch. How can they say it is too heavy? George, we will make it lighter. Yes, I am sure this technology will help us to beat the Nazis. And I think the Navy knows it too. I am the heart and soul of women's suffrage. We want to be something more than the appendages of society. We want to be the co-equals of man in all the interests and perils and enjoyment of human life. We want that a woman should attain to the development and to the nature of her womanhood. We want that when she dies, it may not be written on her tombstone that she was the relict of somebody. I am a daughter of liberty. How can a known son of liberty be seen walking amongst the British encampment near the tent of General Thomas Gage? Meanwhile, a bounty remains upon the heads of Samuel Adams and John Hancock, and if my husband Paul were to return here this evening, he would be strung up by the British regulars. Yet Dr. Benjamin Church walks the streets unscathed. I am Princess Diana. You've got so much pain inside yourself that you try to hurt yourself from the outside. Because you want help,
But it's the wrong type of help you're asking for. They call it crying wolf or attention seeking. And people think because you're in the media all the time that you've got enough attention. But I wanted to get better so that I could go forward and continue my duty as wife, mother, Princess of Wales.
To learn more and make history, visit historyatplay.com, call 617-752-2859, and follow us on our socials using the handle History at Play.